Okay, so today we're going to have a look at the new Flex CF55 fridge. It's a 55 litre portable 12 to 20 fridge with Bluetooth capability, and also a battery monitoring system on the display, and also then via the Bluetooth connectivity. So what we want to achieve here is to see what the draw is of the fridge versus what it says on paper, and also how long it takes to get from room temperature down to minus 20 degrees. So inside of the fridge we've got a little mechanical thermostat that doesn't lie to us like a digital one can. So let's see what we can get. So it says it's 23 degrees inside, and there we can see what the battery voltage is on the screen versus the battery voltage on the amp meter. So the amp meter says it's 12.6 volts and the fridge says it's 12.2. So now it is 15:15. So let's see what happens, how long it takes to get from 23 down to minus 20, and also how much it uses to get there. So currently we're drawing on startup 2.7 amps. That's not bad, and we are set to minus 20. I'm doing that via the app, and we are in minimum cutoff, like you can see on the M. We are running from two 100 amp hour batteries that's been fully charged, so they're good to go. Okay, so now it's been 10 minutes. So according to the display on the fridge, we've dropped 3 degrees. And if we look inside, we're sitting on a 14 degrees. Slightly different to what the screen says. The screen says 19 now. And we're pulling roughly about 5 amps at roughly 60 watts. So let's give it another 10 minutes and see where we get. Okay, so now it's been 20 minutes and we've dropped 20 degrees. Let's have a look what the thermostat inside says. So this one says it's about 4 degrees, so fairly accurate. Okay, so let's give it another 10 minutes and see where we stand. So the maximum amp draw, you can see it was 5.49 and the maximum watt was 66 watts, and we've pulled about 1. Just see when it goes around there again, 1.48 amp hours in those 20 minutes. Okay, so now we 30 minutes in the test and we've dropped 34 degrees from 23 room temperature, and we're still running just over 4 amps draw, and we've done about 2.23 amp hours in 30 minutes, and to drop the fridge 34 degrees. So let's have a look. See you in another 10 minutes. Okay, so now it's been roughly 40 minutes. We're almost on minus 20, we're in minus 19, and we're currently drawing about plus minus 4 amps. That should drop now when the fridge goes into idle, when it hits minus 20. And our amp draw, or amp hours, is 2.985, so I think we will probably sit on roughly 3 amp hours to get the fridge from room temperature that was 23 to all the way down to minus 20. Let's have a look what the internal thermostat gives us. So this guy is telling us we are at minus 16, so it's not as cold as what the screen is saying, but we're very close to it. I'm not sure where the thermostat of the fridge sits, but we're almost there. So let's give it a bit more time so it goes down to idling. Then we should see the voltage of the battery jump up again, because the draw will be relieved. Right, there we go. It's just under 42 minutes. We hit minus 20. There you see the battery jump back up to maximum and to 12.5 volts. You can see our amp draw has also dropped to 0. On the voltmeter it jumped back up to 12.55 to 12.6, so roughly very close to what the fridge battery monitor is giving you, about 0.05 to 0.1 variance. But I think because of the wiring from the high precision watt meter to the pump in internals, there should be then a small voltage drop depending on the wire thickness. And maximum amp draw was 5.449, so 5.5 amps was the maximum draw. Maximum wattage was 66, and we used about 3.08 amp hours to get the fridge to minus 20 degrees. Let's have a look what the app says. The app says we're minus 20. It says the battery is 100% still, and we're sitting on 12.5 volt. I don't know if you guys can see there, but there we go. There's the app. There you can see it's a minus 20 on the left hand side compartment. It says it's 12.5 volts. Battery status 100%, and you can see it's set to 20. So yeah, let's see what the internal thermostat gives us now. So the internal gives us still minus 16. The fridge has now went back up to minus 19. So let's see if it kicks back on. And you can see that there's no amps being drawn or wattage being drawn. Very little pop up on the wattage every now and then. That's for the display of the fridge. There we've got another draw to minus 18, so we've dropped 2 degrees, and there the pump kicks in again. There you see the amps go up to about 3 amps. The voltage drops to 12. The battery level monitor drops 1 line, drawing 40 watts. It's a little bit less than we draw in the beginning.